We join this video already in progress. All right, we are not going to pee on every fucking tree on the trail, kid. Come on.
Oh, hell no.
All right, that's enough. Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. All right, get it out of your system. Feel better? All right, let's go. Alrighty guys, so me and Shadow are walking on the Weetock Trail. There's no vehicles at the trailhead, so I'm assuming that me and him got the place to ourselves. Come on, man, go. Kind of a hard head on the leash still. But I'm gonna take a little walk down the trail, see if I can't find a place to go camping. Not camping today, but looking for a place to go camping. I've seen some videos on the Weetock Trail and did not know at times there's tinkles of water that flow through this area, and you can boil that water. Come on. You can boil that water and run it through a filter and drink it. One of my biggest peeves and worries when I'm out camping is water. Always a big issue to me. If you've never, spider web. If you've never been thirsty, then you don't know what I'm talking about. And I don't mean like it's a long ways to the store and you're fucking thirsty. I mean, you're out of fucking water and there's no way to get any fresh water for a while. Yep. Oop. No wonder he's acting goofy. He's got to take a dump.
A few moments later.
Should have done that before we left the house, buddy. All right, you ready to lead the way now? Feel better? All right, so what is going on with 1822 MC Adventures and More? Come on, go. Good question. Come on, lead the way, sucker. I haven't been producing videos lately because I ain't really felt like it. Because ever since I got my hard strike back in homosexual celebrity month, right? Whatever you want to call it. Well, you marking your way everywhere. You're going to piss off all the coyotes, dude. They gave me a hard strike. I guess they are tired of giving me warnings, right? So then, since the hard strike, every time I've made a video, they've busted my balls about copyright infringement on the music I've been using, which is bought and paid for through my editing program. So I argue with them and contest it, and then they realize they fucked up, and then they punt and say it's up to the fucking owner of the music. And then when they find out that it's in my program, they just let everything just kind of go away. But it takes 30 days, and they say it doesn't affect your channel. Bullshit, my numbers prove differently. Well, I'm glad I put some bug spray on. These bugs out here are thick. So, and another thing they've been asking me to do since the hard strike, and they were asking me to do it before the hard strike, but they weren't like flexing. They want me to like do this 2-step verification process to verify my channel. Come on, boy, let's go. And I'm thinking to myself, well, Jesus, haven't I jumped through enough hoops already to get the channel when I first opened it up? You know, I had to answer some pretty damn invasive, to say the least, questions. And so I clicked on it because since they're giving me the hard strike, it's like they're treating me like a fucking 5-year-old, taking away all my privileges forever, unless I do the 2-step verification. And what they want is a picture of my driver's license. And honestly, I don't really have a problem with that. But sooner or later, they're going to owe me money. And then what they also want that I do have a problem with is they want a 5-second facial video of me. And I'm like, why in the wide world of sports do they want a 5-second facial video of me? So naturally, my tinfoil hat starts going into overdrive, because I'm thinking, well, I show you my North Carolina driver's license, you should be able to look at that picture and watch a video and realize it's me. And the last time I got a driver's license, I was forced into doing the facial recognition thing. You know, is that or you don't get the privilege to drive, right? Because it's not a right, it's a privilege. Anyways, so they're wanting me to, come on, man, quit screwing around. We'll never get there. So they're wanting me to do this facial recognition thing. And my first thought process is, and they don't have someone you can talk to about this. If you've ever tried to reach out to YouTube, damn near a worthless adventure, total waste of time. And so it's like, it is what it is. Forgot what I was talking about now. Oh, the verification shit. I mean, I'd like to know, what are you going to do with that information? How are you going to keep my driver's license number and information secure? Because you see on the news all the time about data centers getting breached and compromised and whatnot, because nobody keeps their own data. They farm it out to a third world party, and they get retarded with it, and the next thing you know, your data is in the hands of a puke. Yeah, I stopped for a quick second. I'm looking at these trees. I'm thinking, I believe I could just about set a hammock up over there. I might have to say, oh, I know I could between those two trees, so might just have to move some weeds. But I'll get situated here. I'm kind of uncomfortable. I don't have a cameraman to tote half my shit. So I feel like YouTube, like I said, they're treating me like a 5-year-old, right? Ooh, you said a naughty word, or you said it. I posted a naughty meme. Oh gosh, right? End of the fucking world. I don't live in England. But like now, I gotta sit there and fucking kiss their ass to get back into their good graces. And it's just little shit like I can't pin a comment, and a lot of other goofy little things that I can't do now, right? Well, you know what? I think this is going to be a good place to take a rest. So I'm going to turn the camera off, and I'm going to take a rest. We'll continue this conversation when I walk back out of here. So appreciate you listening. It'll get better on the way back out. I got more to say, so catch you in a minute. Really nice place to stop for a snack and cold drink, huh? Well, reality of the matter is, time to go home. So let's take a walk back down the trail, and we'll talk about betrayal and things like that. Come on, dude, get it out of your system. Come on. He still has trouble leading the way on a leash. I'm not sure how to work with that other than just keep letting him walk, but I ain't got all day. Come on. Get out in front of me. There you go. Lead the way. You're supposed to be a fearless fucking dog. Come on. Alrighty, so. Wait a minute, actually. Let me look at, I got cut.
A few minutes later.
Okay, so on the way in here, I covered about half, I think, of what I wanted to talk about. So now we'll take a little walk on out of here. I will say this. I see me camping along here somewhere in the near future. We'll figure out how to do that later. But ever since the game warden of like 20 plus years out here retired, who was a man and a very nice, wise, knowledgeable man at that, retired. Now I haven't honestly met his two replacements, but he was replaced by two women. I'll just kind of leave it at that. Boy, look at that. Now, I don't know what that plant is. Hopefully the camera can zero in on it. Very nice looking plant. Very pretty. All right, come on, Shadow. Let's go. And from what I understand, they are Now, I've seen that out at Catfish Lake, where they've closed the boat ramp area down. They've given that some hours. It's closed at like from 10 to 6 in the morning. Sounds kind of asinine to me. And then a couple of the unofficial campsites that were out there, they kind of more or less shut them down. And you know, they probably should have, because what started out as a park on the side of the road and walk 50 feet to a campsite it became too much for the average douchebag going out there. So next thing you know, there's tire tracks out there. And the next thing you know, big fucking mud holes. And you know what happens after that. Mud holes usually go hand in hand with excessive beer cans. So then the game warden gets mad and flexes her authority. And now these places are closed. Gated off, got fucking pylons in front of the road and shit, right? I mean, what the fuck? And Dixon Field is like that now. There's signs down there that say no camping. Well, I call bullshit on that. And I guess there's signs down at, dang it, just got into a spider web. There's signs like that down there at Haywood Landing, and I call bullshit on that. I don't know about the homosexual campsite. That one should have been shut down a long time ago. Also known as Long Point. You know. But when you tell me that a place is closed from 10 to 6, I just say bullshit. What that means is I will have either my grandson, my wife, or my daughter drop me off, and I'll walk out into the fucking woods, and I'll call them when I'm ready to come home, and the game warden can lick my fucking white, very white, old ass scrotum. What, is something spook you, boy? Well, be careful, we might run into a snake. You never know. I would think now that it's middle of the day, they've decided to find a cool place that they can rest up. Because we're getting some cool nights, so I'm assuming they hunt in the morning after they warm up. Not an expert on that. But I do know that no matter where you're at in the Croatan, you need to be aware of snakes. Back to the government flex bullshit, right? I seen it starting to happen when we had President Potato Head. And if you don't know who I'm talking about Biden, Mr. Mashed Potato for Brains. I noticed that, and I'm sure it was done with AutoPen, that they started putting gates up on all the fucking roads out here. And I'm like, what the fuck is that all about? So is that for when shit hits the fan, nobody can bug out into the woods, which I don't think that's a really smart idea and a good plan to start with, but if we have another scam-demic, like the Achu Hong Kong Sui fucking flu, they want to lock everybody down. I guess they want to take it a step further, and instead of just locking the bathrooms, which was a stupid idea, you're worried about the spread of disease and an unknown fucking man-made virus, so you just decide that everybody can just fucking piss and shit in the woods instead of using a bathroom like a civilized human being, right? But yeah, that's when I started seeing government flex out here. I don't appreciate it. I mean, I've been here since 1992, and it seems like just about every change, with the exception of the law against target shooting, I will go on record as saying when I first moved here, I would target shoot out here, and I enjoyed it. But because of dumbasses, it's always because of dumbasses, they wreck it for those of us that are good. So now you can't target shoot out here anymore. It blows. So I used to love it. That's back when I was doing sheetrock. On Fridays, I would stop by Kmart or Rose's, whoever was more convenient, and I would pick up a box of Norinco SKS ammo for a couple of bucks. Come on, Shadow. And I would find a safe a safe place out here, and then I would let 20 rip. And because I was doing sheetrock, my targets were sheetrock lids, a black sheetrock lid. Made a great bullseye, right? Well, guys, I think I've whined enough. There's going to be some major changes coming up in the channel. I'll discuss that a little bit more in other videos. Just bear with me. If all goes right, it'll be good changes. If not, well, just too bad, right? So until next time, appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for tagging along, and see you on the next one.